Social, Chef Tristan, Chef Ophis, and Chef Aquino West, okay, for a dinner like you guys have never experienced this, okay?
Chef Ophis, Chef West, Chef Tristan, kudos, and thank you. And the people watching Flavor of South Florida, thank you. Hey everybody, Chef Irie here, and I have found someone who's going to give it to you just like it is, here at the Juneteenth Celebration Dinner. So we are here tonight with Sean. Is it Sean?
Yes.
Yes, it's Sean. I got that correctly. And you're going to tell everybody why we're here tonight.
Okay, cool. So what's up, guys? Que hola. My name is Sean Nelson, and I am the co-founder of the Lipstick Royalty Agency. We are here at Ocean Social to give you guys an experience like never before. We have partnered up with Ocean Social, Chef Tristan, Chef Ophis, and Chef Aquino West, okay, for a dinner like you guys have never experienced this, okay? We got 10 courses. We got 10 courses tonight. We have Uncle Nearest Whiskey in the building. We have Jamal from Uncle Nearest, Florida, who will be giving us the most delicious cocktails you guys have ever experienced. And if you're gonna celebrate Juneteenth, you're gonna do it this way, the most exquisite way that you can imagine.
Right here.
I'm so excited. Yeah. Are you excited?
I am. See, that was a whole mouthful, and yes, it's gonna be an awesome night. So stay tuned when we come back. We're gonna have some cocktails, we're gonna have some food, and we're going to tell you all about it here at
Ocean Social
with Chef Tristan,
Chef Aquino West, and Chef Ophis. You already know.
Peace out.
Peace and love.
I've stumbled upon a beautiful longtime friend of mine, Victoria Worship. How are you? You're looking lovely. And, you know, right in front of Uncle Nearest and all. Yes?
Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to tell the people watching Flavor of South Florida, what has been your experience tonight?
So tonight has been a horizon event. What I'm drinking, what I'm eating,
Yes.
and who I'm drinking and eating with,
Salud.
all look like me.
There you go.
From the ground to the plate, all from people who believe like me, look like me, experience like me, talk like me, season like me.
Seasoned like him. Melanated spices, baby.
I'm telling you, so I think one of the beautiful things about what's going on tonight is that it just feels familiar even though it's new.
Tonight has been absolutely phenomenal. It's important for us to commemorate Juneteenth
Yes.
and the emancipation of Black folks and the end of slavery. And look at the people in this room. We are a reflection of the wildest dreams of our ancestors.
And what was your favorite thing tonight?
That cornbread that we spooned out, and we put that duck.
The duck ragu.
Ragu
The
on
duck
top.
ragu, yes.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, it was. You can literally taste the ancestors, like the big toe, the little toe, the big finger, the little finger. It was amazing.
It was familiar but brand new at the same time.
Exactly. This is Jason, and this is what Jason has to tell everybody. I just spilled some of my drinks, but before I go, Jason, you're looking fly.
Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate
It's
it.
been a melanated experience.
Yes, it has.
That was the idea. I hope it worked out.
Oh yeah. You know, when it comes to making cocktails, whether it's for this event or what is your take on how you approach things?
Well, okay, so for me, it's my
mixology career started in Miami, basically. I had been in the service industry forever, throughout college, always. It's like in high school, it was always a thing. I was in the service industry. But when I moved to Miami, I was going to culinary school, and actually Sugarcane, which is where I know Victoria from. She
was a regular visitor?
She was one of my regulars at Sugarcane.
That's spice enough,
yeah. Oh my God, yes. That was it.
Support my friend.
It's not just about food. I mean, food is important when you're out eating and you're paying a lot of money for it. But also, you want to have something that kind of fits with what you're eating while you're drinking as well.
Awesome. Chef, awesome. The first course is going out, and this is exciting. As chefs, we know that, all the time you spend prepping, but not even start. What we got for the first course?
Got a cornbread and duck ham and a spoon bread.
All right, so I just asked him what the first course is, but they didn't even tell you who the hell I'm talking to. So who do we have right here? We got Chef Ophus, yes, and we got Chef Tristan. And Chef Tristan is here at Ocean Social. Yes, awesome. Juneteenth, flavors of South Florida. What's up, everybody? So we are here at the Juneteenth Celebration Dinner, and the chefs have started to put out the first course. I can't wait to dig in to let you know how delicious and sumptuous it is, but it looks sumptuous, so I can't wait. Soon come back. All right. Duck ham, cornbread, apples, celery. Just delightful. Duck ham got that nice salty quality to it, pairing with the celery and the apple, and this light cornbread. We talking right tonight. This is the first course, and I think, chefs, can I taste the ragu? Just a little bit of the ragu, as we're talking, to the people. Whatever goes. Hey, I'm not special tonight. Okay, we're gonna finish this right here because we have to. So, wow. So I'm tasting the next round of courses, and what I'm having first is a take on red rice, almost like a risotto style, and perfect. This is amazing in terms of the flavors that I'm tasting: acidity, spiciness, and flavorful goodness. This is awesome. Next one. So the whole thing of this was about doing a fish fry, and the chefs wanted to use skate wing and really, upgrade it. So we got skate wing that's fried, was marinated in buttermilk. We got some pickled mustard seeds, some grapes. We got some ram chow. It was like a pickled relish, and so let's go in. Delectable. Tender. And of course I said that char on the outside. Flavorful. Not chewy at all. But all the flavors with the beet, the yogurt, the gooseberry, just like speaking in harmony right now. And I figured that's wild, because everything tonight is about harmony, about the ancestors, about freedom. And my palate feels very free right now. So the dishes, there's been a progression of what has been explored, from the fish fry in a sort of family style vibe, but fish fry itself, but the attitude to foods that we normally don't see on the plate, but the techniques and styles of cooking especially from the South and the diaspora, are reflected in the dishes that we're tasting tonight. So the techniques are elevating these dishes to levels above that which is, I guess you would be to the common person. So if you ever get a chance and you want to try something new, try some lamb necks. I'm just saying it.
It's time to celebrate 50 years of hip-hop culture at the South Florida Book Festival presented by Visit Florida at the African American Research Library and Cultural Center in Broward County, July 13th through the 15th. Word features authors like Kevin Powell, Kwame Alexander, and the Florida hip-hop influencers Ted Lucas, DJ Dim, and Jam Pony Express DJs. For more information, go to SoFloBookFest.broward.org.
I grew up down here in South Florida, so for me, it's a little bit more personal.
For the Mesman & Dover Law Firm, it's about community.
For us, South Florida's our home. You all are our people.
Our family, our future.
The difference we'll make for you, your loved ones, your kids, matters. Because to us, it's personal.
If you need us, call us 24/7 at 866-954-MORE.
That's 866-954-6673. The Mesman & Dover Law Firm, youraccidentattorneys.com.
At DRT Behavioral Services, we provide culturally sensitive mental health evaluations with thorough treatment plans, incorporating alternative forms of wellness, not just Western traditional medicine. Besides medication management and psychotherapy, we provide education to people in the areas of minority mental health with classes on your diet's impact on mood and sleep hygiene for better rest. We also offer weight loss therapy, massages, and facials. Visit brainlovehelp.com today.
When quality care is a
in the house once again for a very, very unique episode of Flavor of South Florida. And we are here to celebrate a momentous holiday, Juneteenth. Yes, this is going to be wild, eclectic, flavorful, sumptuous, and delicious because we are celebrating food and the ancestors who gave it all for us to celebrate this day, Juneteenth. We are here at Ocean Social, and the chefs have prepared tonight a 10-course, delicious, delectable meal. And of course, as you can see, celebrating Uncle Nearest. So yes, tonight is going to be awesome, flavorful, and very delicious.
So we did what we did all night, is we have made an oxtail. I've made an oxtail, but I made it, and to my knowledge, I'm the only one in the United States that does it this way. So I serve the oxtail whole, okay? Because I was always tired of getting pieces. So this is a 3-day process. This is a Wagyu oxtail, so we found the best beef that we could. We have seasoned it one day, braised it one day, cooled it, and then roasted it in our oven, glazed it with its own juices. All right, served it with some butter beans and cabbage as that's how we've always had it, right? So then we took it around and we're like, okay, we got to make a small refined version of it. We took the sauce, all right? We did that with a Wagyu flat iron steak. Same butter beans. We made a really beautiful puree and some charred cabbage to really represent all those flavors. So once again, this dish means a lot to me because it is the dish that I think represents myself from humble beginnings to refining myself. And I just wanted to share that with y'all on Juneteenth. God bless. All right.
And Chef Tristan has decided to really go back to part of his roots. He's Trinidadian, and the steak, it's a flat iron steak, and so we're going to be tasting some amchar masala and a bunch of other things that went into the seasoning of the steak. And the cabbage is served with just simply roasted cabbage. And I think black garlic puree. I'm just gonna dig in, and oh yeah, we want to do that. So flat iron steak for a lot of people is a very flavorful and tender piece of meat. Not often seen in the stores. But if there's some place that that butchers meat, ask for a flat iron steak. Trust me, I will not steer you wrong on this. It's one of the most flavorful pieces of meat, on the animal. Yes, the animal. Beef. Yeah. So cabbage, in my opinion, is something that needs to be treated just very simply. Few simple seasonings. Yes, salt for sure. Maybe something acidic, vinegarish, or sweet. And a few other spices. Braise it. Don't overcook it. Sometimes I think the cabbage still wants to have a little bit of crunch to it. This does. And the char of this cabbage is sort of accentuating all of the spices and everything combined and putting everything together and adding sort of the next component of flavor profile, a little bitterishness, right? Charness. So exploring all the avenues of the different flavor components. Sweet, charred, bitter, spiced, not spicy. And then the steak with it, awesome. The chefs tonight have really outdone themselves. And I'm glad that I was here for it so that I can come to you here on Flavor of South Florida and eat like I have no sense. All right, so guess what? The night is almost done and the chefs have put out amazing courses, and we're here just to have a little tete-a-tete with all the chefs who have represented awesomely tonight at the Juneteenth Celebration Dinner here at Ocean Social. Right next to me is Chef Tristan. To the left of Chef, we got Chef West, and to the right of me, Chef Antonia, and of course, Chef Rufus. Yes? These are our chefs tonight, and they have done amazing jobs. So real quickly, Chef, when you came up with the idea to do the dinner tonight, what were the main inspirations? Doing cake.
The inspiration was us, you know, a journey, a destination, a future. It was, you know, I like these gentlemen have worked a lot of chefs before, but have not necessarily always been able to represent our culture and our upbringing or people who look like us. I know these guys worked with each other a long time ago, and they were the only two brothers in the kitchen. Same with me, no matter where I was working. And I'm sure any time that we put forth our ideas and anything we wanted to do, it was always looked at as cheap or not refined enough.
Okay.
So that's kind of what we're doing. We wanted to celebrate, you know, what brought us here, what sustained us, right? Oxtail, ribs, those things sustained us. But then we also wanted to show how we can progress that forward, without losing that same flavor, that same soul, and that same culture.
So I know you're from Trinidad, and you're representing Florida, Riviera Beach, and you're representing. I'm confused. He's confused. I didn't even have a cocktail. But seriously, where were you?
Raised
here in Miami. So, you know, flavors, melting pot here in Miami. So when it came together that you guys were putting this together, what was the thing that you wanted to stress? Because everybody comes with different ideas, you know. And what was the one thing? What did we have to put together on this plate?
Freedom.
Freedom. Juneteenth is about freedom because that's exactly what it is. 1865, boom, Texas, hey, freedom, let's go. Right?
We're finally able to represent ourselves the way we want to. So to me, it was freedom.
So how long did it take to put the entire menu together? Because I know, write it down, scratch it out, take it all, move it here. When you finally came to the final menu, how long did that take?
Like an hour phone call.
An hour phone call, yeah?
I mean, but most of us really talking shit.
He had something else to say.
No, I know. He was finna give him some jazzed up shit, man. But honest truth, it was just an hour group chat phone call. We was bullshitting half the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I think most of us, the three of us, we kind of got a pretty good feel for each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? Neither one of us are like trying to outshine or outdo each other. We like working each other. We like talking shit to each other. I mean, you know, and our food is pretty cohesive from start to finish.
That's it. So, is this the first collab that you guys done together, or you've done others before?
No, it's our third or fourth.
Yeah.
Like that.
Wow, man. So, for the people who are viewing Flavor of South Florida today, we're all professional chefs here. So, in your own words, what can you say has been the best thing that has happened to each of you on your culinary journey?
You started with me? Yes, I don't know.
He's confused still. He don't know yet. We gonna come back to him.
Just validation of your
Validation of your journey.
finalists.
Come on, Mr. James Beard finalist. Come on. Is that maybe that has not been the best thing?
Nah, I mean, honestly, that was part of it. I mean, being a finalist for Emerging Chef last year, in 2022, it was great. But going to Asheville and working at Bene and being able to just cook authentically black food how I wanted to do it,
right?
Like that was probably the most rewarding thing that came out of that 14, 15 months out.
Yeah.
I mean, that stamp of white validation, yeah, it's fucking awesome. But at the end of the day, I just want to have, like you said earlier, like it's about just having the freedom, that freedom of expression, just to be able to be you on the plate, be authentic, be black as you want to be, and not have somebody come in and tell you what black looks like, which Tristan has heard many times when he's in Red Rooster. We did the Yasta one time, and the lady told him this ain't black food, and we're like, where you been? So it's like, but it's also giving people history and re-educating and giving them depth to our food. Because a lot of us, most of us, we grew up and we just know the surface stuff.
A lot of people took Juneteenth off today, not knowing what Juneteenth is. So, just putting that out there.
Come on now.
Putting that out there, but that's why, being able to teach and educate people and validate people of their own upbringing and the food that they grew up and bring value to it, that's been kind of the best part for me, right? Like, the oxtail to me is really my story, right? It is something that I grew up with, something that everyone, lights up for. It's something that you know real well, something I grew up with real well. But to be able to finally see it in a light that has so much value, to me, has been always really great. And for it to outshadow other things that people used to place value in,
Especially
and now it's oxtail.
And knowing the history of oxtail, knowing that at one time was something that was cheap, disposable, throw away, but it said, maybe you guys can have some.
Yeah.
And now...
And look what we did.
Ooh.
Look what we did.
I know, boy. Chef West. What do you got to add?
Yeah, fucking.
Come in here, man. What do you got to add?
Yeah, so, obviously, the goal behind, what we've created, and it's so important to us, right? But also being able to pay homage to the people that have taught us all these, amazing flavors and techniques and foods that we love to cook. Like I said, Tristan, he loves to cook, fucking oxtail. That's his thing. If that's who he is and that's what he represents, then this chef should be able to show that on a plate and be able to show that, hey, this is what my mom taught me, or this is what my dad taught me, or this is what my grandmother taught me. And I pay a lot of respect to Grandma Cat and to my mom for being able to, teach me and show me, hey, what does it mean to you? Right. And now that's why I represent our restaurant.
So when you listen to Chef Stock and we pay homage to Granny and Mommy, listen, it ain't cliche, all right? It may sound cliche to you, but that has been a big part of all our journeys. So, chefs, tonight, you guys have done an amazing, amazing job. The people sitting out there are vibing. I think they're stuffed to the gills, and we need more cocktails. But Chef Ofus, Chef West, Chef Tristan, kudos, and thank you. And the people watching Flavor of South Florida, thank you.
Thank you.
It's time to celebrate 50 years of hip-hop culture at the South Florida Book Festival presented by Visit Florida at the African American Research Library and Cultural Center in Broward County, July 13th through the 15th. Word features authors like Kevin Powell, Kwame Alexander, and the Florida hip-hop influencers Ted Lucas, DJ Dim, and Jam Pony Express DJs. For more information, go to soulflowbookfest.broward.org.